Good evening and welcome to another amazing session of Trapland webinars. This is your host Harnoor Singh for the evening. Today we are going to discuss about Thailand, which is one of the most preferred destinations for the Indian tourist at this point of the time for many reasons. So first one of them being it is a very economical options, and even the flights from India are available at a very reasonable price. Apart from it, since the holiday period is just around the corner and now the holidays in school and then the Christmas and New Year holidays will start, so people are traveling a lot, and in this period the destinations like Dubai and Singapore, they become very expensive and people face availability issues as well. So in all these cases Thailand accounts for a perfect solution. So some people also think that Thailand is just a destination for youngsters and bachelors, which is not true. Families can also travel to Thailand, and there are a lot of excursions and sightseeing, preferably for the families. So we'll be clearing all those doubts for you today, and you can also ask all the questions that come to your mind after a presentation. So let's begin today's session without any further ado. And I would like to welcome the speaker for the day, Mr. Sachin from our Thailand supply team at Trapland. Hi, Sachin. How are you?
Hi, Harnoor. I'm very well. And what about you?
Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here today, and I can see a lot of our enthusiastic travel agent partners have already joined. Because Thailand is one such destinations that most of our travel agent partners are able to cater because it is not very complex as compared to Dubai, Singapore, and other things like cruise. So it's very
Mhm.
simple. So I can see a lot of participants. So I believe we should begin today's presentation without any further delays.
Okay, definitely. So let's start. Just a second. I'm just sharing my screen. Okay, so is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Just a second. Okay, so first of all, a very warm welcome to all of you. So I am Sachin, and I will be just guiding you for Thailand today. And okay, so first of all, Thailand is one of the cheapest destination that we can sell in the market because see, any destination you can take like Dubai, Singapore. Every destination is costing you somewhere around 70 to 80,000 or maybe a lakh rupees. But Thailand is a destination which can be covered in somewhere around 30 to 40,000 only. So let's start. Okay, so you can see on the screen that this is a national flag and emblem of the nation Thailand. Let's move further. Okay, so let's talk about some demographic of Thailand. So definitely the capital of Thailand is Bangkok, and the time zone over there is it is 2 hours ahead of India. Okay, and the currency used over there is Thai baht, and you can see the logo of Thai baht also over there on the screen. Definitely, the language that is used over here is first of all Thai Chinese and English both. So both are used, and Thai Chinese is also known as Siamese language. Okay, so Buddhism is largely practiced over here, and the airport code is BKK over here. And like in India, the calling code is +91. The same in Thailand is +66. Okay, so let's move further. So in the industry, we are mainly catering 4 different cities. First is Phuket, KRABI, Bangkok, and Pattaya. So these are the 4 cities which we cover in Thailand. Definitely, there are other cities as well. That is Koh Phangan, Koh Samui, Hua Hin, which we can cater. But the bulk bookings that we get is from Bangkok, Pattaya, Phuket, and Krabi. You can see in the Thailand map also. So here's Bangkok, here's Pattaya, here's Phuket, and here's Krabi. So let's move further. Okay, so कौन जाता है Thailand? So who visit Thailand? First of all, the bachelors can definitely visit Thailand. It is the most popular destination among bachelors because they definitely visit Bangkok, Pattaya, these type of cities. They definitely visit. For honeymoon couples and family and children, the 2 cities that are most famous is Phuket and Krabi, just because of they have a lot of oceans and seas, and those 2 cities are extremely beautiful over there. When to visit? This time is the best time to visit over there. That is starting from 1st of November till 31st of March, because this is the most popular season of Thailand. And how can we go over there? So the 2 different cities, that is Bangkok and Phuket. So these two cities are having international airports where we can go from India to Bangkok or from India to Phuket. So two different airports are there. Actually, there are three. So in Bangkok, two different airports are there. One is Swanbhumi Airport and second is Don Muang Airport. And in Phuket, definitely there is only one international airport that is known as Phuket Airport. Okay, so there is a entry fees. Okay, so visa fees is 2,000 Thai baht per person, and that is on arrival. So you can definitely visit over there. After you visit over there, you need to stand in the line for half an hour or 45 minutes, and you can just get your visa on the spot itself. That is costing you somewhere around 2,000 Thai baht, which is somewhere around 4,400 rupees in INR. Okay, so what are the pickup and drop points for international airports? So first of all, from Bangkok Swanbhumi Airport, so there are definitely three pickup and drop points possible in Thailand. First of all, if we need to visit Bangkok or Pattaya, so for both of these cities, we need to be at Bangkok Swanbhumi Airport or Bangkok Don Muang Airport. From there, we can definitely visit both the cities. And the same goes for Phuket and KRABI as well. So there is only one airport through which we can visit Phuket and KRABI, that is Phuket Airport. This I am talking about the international airports. Now, if we want to travel in between Bangkok and Pattaya or Phuket and KRABI, then how are we going to travel over there? So first of all, on-road travel between Bangkok and Pattaya and on-road travel between Phuket and KRABI. How is it going to be done? So from Bangkok to KRABI, we need to have a domestic flight separately, and same from KRABI to Bangkok as well. Second is from Bangkok to Phuket. Again, we need to have a domestic flight. And from Pattaya to Krabi, we can again have a domestic flight. And from Pattaya to Phuket, we can again have a domestic flight. But if we need to visit in between Bangkok and Pattaya, then definitely we have an on-road travel in between. We can just travel through a car or through a minivan or through different type of cars, that is Innova, mini car, or a minivan. And the same goes for Phuket and Krabi as well. We can definitely use different type of modes over there. We can also use a ferry over here. Okay, so there are different types of transfers over here. As I said you that there are different type of cars, a two-seater car, a three-seater car. And if we are having a number of packs from 4 to 10, then definitely we are having a minivan. That is a Toyota Commuter that we offer as of now. And if we have a group booking, let's say we have a group of more than 20 people, or let's say we have a group of 30 people, then we offer them a coach. And the coach also comes in two different varieties. First is 40-seater and second is 50-seater. So if we are having less than 40 members, then definitely we are offering a 40-seater coach. But if we are having a more number of members, let's say 46 or 48 or 50, definitely we are also having an option for 50-seater coach. So what do we have in Bangkok to sell in the market? Let's study about that. First of all, the most interesting sightseeing in Bangkok is Safari World and Marine Park. As you can see over here, the timings are from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. in the evening, and it is closed on Monday. We need to keep this in mind that it is closed on Monday. From Tuesday to Sunday, it is operational for 6 days. The pickup for the same would be somewhere around 7:30 to 8 in the morning. The activity starts at 9 a.m. and the activity closes somewhere around 4:30 to 5 in the evening, and we are back to hotel by 5:30 in the evening. Let's move to the next activity. That is Dream World. Dream World is again one of the most popular selling activity in Bangkok, and the operation time will be from 10 a.m. again to 5 p.m. Okay, so let's move to the next activity. Okay, so again, this is one of the most selling activity, that is Chayo Praya Princess Dinner Cruise. So any person who visits Thailand and he also visits Bangkok, definitely he is having this particular activity and he's going to just enjoy a lot over there. So how is it going to work? So a pickup for this particular activity is somewhere around 6 or 6:30 in the evening, and the boat leaves the port somewhere around 8 p.m. in the evening. And they can definitely have different cuisines over there. The most important, the mostly sold cuisine over there is Thai food only. Definitely, you have an option for veg food as well over there. You can definitely go for it. Let's move to next activity. So you can see over here that is Sea Life Bangkok Ocean World. So it is an aquarium which is like 180 degrees aquarium. You can very well go over there, and it will just make you feel like you are moving in a tunnel, and all around you there is just water and marine life. So it is a great experience over there. You can definitely visit. Okay, so the next activity is Siam Park City. Definitely, it is not sold that much as compared to the previous activities, but definitely our customers are having this option as well. It is an amusement and water park. Let's move to another activity. Okay, so now let's talk about the activities in Pattaya. First of all, the most selling activity in Pattaya is Alcazar show. Just for a reminder, Alcazar show gets full like very fast. So getting the tickets for this particular activity is actually a difficult task to get. But definitely we are having a holding for the same, and we can just book these tickets for you at any time. So let's move ahead. Art in Paradise. People who are just fond of some kind of art, or like they are fond of some kind of like different cartoonish things, or they are like fond of different paintings and all, definitely they can visit Art in Paradise over there. It is a 3D optical illusion where definitely visitors will enjoy, and they can definitely get their pictures clicked over there. It is a very beautiful place to visit. Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so this is Coral Island, and this is the most selling activity in Pattaya again, along with Alcazar show. So any person who goes in Pattaya definitely loves to have this activity, that is Coral Island. Let's move to next slide. Again, dolphinarium. So there is a dolphin show over here, which definitely people loves to watch over here. So it is just a 45-minute show, which happens 3 times in a day, starting from 11 a.m. Then second show happens somewhere around 2 a.m. And the third show is somewhere around 5 a.m. It is a 45-minute show. Let's move to next slide. Again, floating market. So definitely if people are having a good amount of time of stay in Pattaya, like they are living over there for 3 to 4 nights, definitely they can go for floating market as well. So there is a market which happens to be on a boat, and definitely they can do some kind of shopping over there as per their choice. So let's move to another slide. Long Nooch. So Long Nooch is also one of the most selling activities in Pattaya. So what happens in Long Nooch is there are some shows which are somewhere related to elephants and tigers, and there is a park over there, a very beautiful park, a village over there. So definitely a person who is visiting in Long Nooch is definitely going to love that particular area. So let's move to another slide. Okay, so the Sanctuary of Truth. Actually, the Sanctuary of Truth is an incomplete temple which consists of most of the Indian gods over there, especially Buddhism. Also, it is famous for Brahma temples and all, and it is also famous for Buddhism temples and all. But this temple was never completed. So definitely, if people are some kind of religious people over there, they can definitely visit Sanctuary of Truth, and they can definitely have a very good time with their families and all over here. Let's move to next slide. Okay, please believe it or not. So people do not buy this particular activity because it is not that great to be sold in the market. But definitely, if we have a choice to give these to our like clients, definitely we can give this. So there are 3 different attractions. We can sell them for 3 attractions, 5 attractions, and 7 attractions. So it is just a haunted adventure park. If people want to visit over there, definitely they can. But it is not recommended to be sold over there. Let's move to another slide. This is Mini Siam. So again, Mini Siam is famous as it is having beautiful creatures over there, like they are having some kind of beautiful architecture over there. If people are visiting Pattaya, they can, and if they are having a good amount of time in Pattaya, definitely they can visit. They can go ahead for Mini Siam. Okay, so Tiger Park. So Tiger Park is one of the things that people should know about because there are some conditions to it. So what exactly Tiger Park is, let me tell you. So Tiger Park gets open 10 a.m. in the morning, and it gets closed by 5 p.m. in the evening. But there are some restrictions over here. So there are different kinds of tiger over there. One is smallest tiger, second is medium tiger, third is big tiger. So if children are visiting with with their family, so children are not allowed to visit medium slash big tiger over there. They can definitely go for the smallest tiger. So this particular thing we need to keep in a mind. And after that, definitely, if there is a group of adults only, then they can definitely go for this, and it's their choice whether they want to go for a medium tiger or a big tiger. So let's move further. Okay, again, underwater world. So as you saw, a 180-degree museum in Bangkok, which was an aquarium overall. So the same thing is also in Pattaya, that is underwater world. If they have missed the same activity in Bangkok, they can definitely go in Pattaya as well. Let's move to another slide. Okay, so what is the most selling itinerary for Bangkok and Pattaya? So definitely, if people are visiting over there and if they are having a decent time, people like loves to visit over there for 2 nights in Bangkok and 2 nights in Pattaya. And how is it going to be? Let me just tell you. So what are we going to do in 2 nights in Bangkok? So first of all, when we are reaching in Bangkok, let's say we have reached Bangkok from Bumi Airport. From there, we are giving you the transfer to Bangkok. After that, on the very first day, we can have a city tour where we can just give them different type of temples. That is Temple of Dawn, Reclining Buddha, Standing Buddha, Golden Buddha. And after they have completed their first day, then on the very next day, we can give them Safari World and Marine Park. Along with that, we can also give them dinner cruise in the evening because these three activities are the most selling activities in Bangkok. And definitely, we can cover these three activities within 2 nights of stay in Bangkok. Now, let's move to Pattaya. So, what are we going to do in Pattaya? On the very first day, once we are getting a transfer from Bangkok to Pattaya, on that particular day, we can visit Tiger Park or Underwater World, any one of them. Or if you want to visit both of them, then definitely we can do that thing particular as well. And definitely in the evening, we can have an Alcazar show over there. Because I told you that Alcazar show is one of the activity that is being sold the most in Pattaya. On the day two, we can have Coral Island tour because there is only one island tour in Pattaya, that is Coral Island tour. We can go ahead with that. Now let's come to Phuket. So, what are the activities that are going to be covered in Phuket? Let me tell you about that. First of all, we can give them Phuket City tour. Again, there are different types of temples that we can offer them. We can offer them Big Buddha. We can offer them Shillong Temple, and there are different type of temples over there. And definitely, we can offer them. If people loves to visit over there and they are religious, then definitely it will be a very beautiful theme for them. Now, let's move to another slide. So, the most selling island tour in Thailand is Phi Island. Actually, this is the one of the most beautiful island as well. So definitely, if any person who is visiting Phuket will definitely be going for Fiji Island over there, and definitely it is sailed on different boats. That is long tail boat and speed boat and big boat. So there are different type of boats as well, where those boats can they will just take you to the islands. They will get you visit. They will stop you at some of the stoppage points as well, and definitely you can explore the islands. Now let's move to the next part. That is Fantasia show. So Fantasia show is one of the show which will show you the culture of Thailand. So here you can definitely see what kind of activity. There are different shows over there. You can see a culture of Thailand, and you can definitely explore different costumes, different animals over there, which are going to perform in front of you. There is one new show that is Carnival Magic Show, which is again from the side of Fantasia Show only. So there are two different shows now. One is Fantasia Show and one is Carnival Magic Show. Both are operational on different days. As you can see, Fantasia Show was operational on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday, and Carnival Magic Show is operational on Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. So these are the time slots which have been allotted to these different shows. But Carnival Magic Show is definitely one of the newest activity in Thailand, which has been operational from 20th of September 2022. Now let's move further. That is Simon Cabaret Show. So if there is a group of people, let's say if there are a group of bachelors who are visiting over there, then definitely we can offer this particular show to them. Again, there will be a dance in front of them, and they can definitely enjoy this particular show. Now let's move further. Again, as you saw, Tiger Park was in Pattaya. The same is also here in Phuket. that is known as Tiger Kingdom. As I told you that there are smallest tiger in Pattaya, but over here there will be no smallest tiger. Instead of smallest tiger, children can visit to see cheetah over here. So there are different options. One is cheetah, second is big tiger, third is medium tiger. So they are having an options. Again, children will not be allowed to visit medium/big tigers, but they can definitely visit cheetah over there. Now let's move further. So it is Dolphin Bay show. As you saw the dolphin show in Pattaya also, you can definitely enjoy the dolphin show in Phuket as well. And definitely Phuket one is more new and it will be easy for you to sell that particular thing. Now let's move further. Coral Island. So Coral Island is also available in Phuket. So the people who have missed in Pattaya, they can definitely visit Coral Island in Phuket. But both the islands are different islands. Then why these islands are named as coral? Because there is a stone that is known as coral, and this particular stone is found in both the cities. That's why these are the islands named after coral. So both are different islands, but definitely Coral Island in Phuket will be a little bit expensive as compared to Pattaya. Let's move to next slide. That is Hanuman World. If people are spending a decent amount of time in Phuket, let's say somewhere around 3 nights to 4 nights, then definitely they can visit Hanuman World as well. There will be some kind of activities, and it is a rainforest adventure park. They can definitely choose to go for different activities over there. Now let's move further. James Bond Island. So after Fifi Island, the next most famous island in Phuket is James Bond Island. Definitely, people can go for this particular activity also. Again, if a person is visiting Fifi Island, it's completely up to him or her that does she or he wants to go for James Bond Island or not. Because the island tour will be some kind of similar, but definitely they will be having a different a different thing around them that will be like different kinds of islands will be there, different kind of shape will be there of islands, and definitely there are some different activities as well. Like in Fifi Island, they can go for snorkeling, but in James Bond Island, they can definitely go for kayaking. So different water activities are also available over here. Now let's move to another slide. That is KRABI. Now, the first activity in KRABI is four island tour by longtail boat or speedboat. So there are two different boats that are being held in KRABI, that is longtail boat and speedboat. So four island tour definitely starts in the morning and it will be over by 3 or 4 p.m. in the evening, and by 5 p.m. The guests will be at their hotel. Now the next activity is Hong Island tour. So Hong Island tour is again an island tour, but it is not that famous in Karabi. People would not prefer this over Karabi 4 Island tour. So let's move further. Okay, so this is a jungle tour where people get three different things to see over there. First is Emerald Pool, second is Hot Spring Waterfall, and third is Tiger Cave Temple. So these are the 3 to 4 different things that people get to see in a jungle tour over there. Now the next thing is sunset tour with dinner by Siamese Young Boat. So what exactly this is, let me tell you. So this is just an advanced version of a 4 island tour. So this is also known as a 7 island tour, where 3 more islands are covered over here. And along with this, in the 4 island tour, we used to give lunch over there. But in sunset tour with dinner, so a barbecue dinner will be served in this particular activity somewhere around 6 p.m. in the evening, and definitely they can have a very good time with the loved ones or with their families. So definitely it is one of the most selling activity in Karabi. Now let's move to the next part. Okay, so what is the most selling itinerary for Phuket and Karabi? 3 nights in Phuket and 2 nights in Karabi is enough if a family or a group of bachelors or some kind of honeymoon couples are going over there. So what are they going to do in Phuket? On the very first day, when they're having a transfer from Phuket airport to Phuket hotel, they can go for a Tiger Kingdom. On the day 2, they can definitely go either for a Fifi Island or from James Bond Island. On the day 3rd, they can go for a Phuket City 2. That includes Big Buddha, and there are definitely three type of boats that are available. First is big boat, second is speed boat, and third is long tail boat. What are we going to do in Karabi? So first of all, on the day one, once we are having a transfer from Phuket to Karabi, we can let them enjoy and have a leisure time over there with their family. On the day two, we are definitely going to give them any one of the activity, either Four Island tour or Jungle tour. And if people are visiting over there for 3 nights, then definitely they can cover both the things over there. Okay, so why should we book Thailand? Because we are having a lot of things over here. First of all, we are having a direct contracted prices for hotels and transporters. Second thing is we can definitely do a branding for you guys over there. Like if your guests are arriving at airport, through placards, we can definitely do the branding. Now the third thing is definitely we are going to make some WhatsApp groups over there so that it is easy for your client to just have a better coordination with the ground team. Now the next part is direct number of our ground team is shared on the voucher itself. Once we are sharing our vouchers with you guys, definitely there are some numbers over there that they can definitely get connected with. Now the thing is, if you guys are having a group booking, like somewhere around 20 plus packs, then we are giving you a complimentary two leader over here. Now the next thing is definitely we have some couple of things as well. Like, see, first of all, Alcazar show, as I told you, for the same that it gets filled very fast. So we are having some holdings over there, and definitely we can book Alcazar show tickets for you, which other DMCs cannot give to you. Now, the another very good point is that you can see that in the market, once your client are going over there, then the on-ground team, which is available over there, or drivers, are trying to sell another things also to you guys. But our team will definitely not do any kind of activity over there. They will not try to upsell anything to the client extra. So definitely, if you guys are having any kind of issues or anything or any questions, you can definitely ask.
Thank you so much, Sachin, for this wonderful presentation. I am very much sure that this session was very enriching for our travel agent partners, and they will have some doubts and queries to ask from you. And yes, this is something I was going to ask from you about your phone number, since a lot of
Yeah,
clients will be asking. So I'll
sure.
like to tell them that the number is on the screen and they can take a note of it. And you can call Sachin anytime after this webinar so that he is able to answer all your calls. And just to mention that now we'll begin with the Q&A session where Sachal will be answering all your doubts and queries. So if you have not asked your questions or you have any doubts in your mind, you can still post them in the live chat and we'll start answering those questions one by one. So the first question that we have received as of now is Sachin, that can you mention a list of top 5 sightseeings that are available in Thailand for families? Like everyone is
Okay,
aware what bachelors want to do and
hmm,
youngster want to do, but family के लिए top 5.
definitely. So let me show you those activities. So I will show you destination wise. So let's come to first of all Karabi. In Karabi, first of all, Four Island 2, definitely a family can go and have a visit to these islands. This is one of the most selling activity among the family. Okay. Second is sunset tour with dinner. So this particular activity is actually famous for honeymoon couples. Okay. Now, if we move to Karabi, oh sorry, Phuket. So in Phuket, definitely people can go for a Phuket city tour because this is one of the most famous city tour among the whole Thailand. Second thing is Fifi Island. Fifi Island is one of the most selling activity among families over there, and they can very well go for Fifi Island over there. And if we come about, if we want to know about Pattaya, then Nongnuch is one of the activity which a family must visit over there due to a very good architecture over there and due to different shows over there. And second activity, we can go for Coral Island over there. If a family is visiting over there, then definitely they can go for a Coral Island tour over there. And the last, that is Bangkok. Safari World and Marine Park is the most selling activity among bachelors, among families, among honeymoon couples, because this is one of the amazing things over there to do. Yeah.
Right. So quickly coming to the next question. And the question is that once everyone is thinking about Thailand, the first thing that comes to their mind is an elephant. So are
Right.
there any natural reserves and some kind of those things that are available for, wildlife
Hmm.
enthusiasts?
Yes, definitely. You can even see some kind of elephants in Safari World as well. But the thing is, there are some different reserves also over there. If people want to visit over there, definitely we can allow them with some transfers and tickets over there. But the thing is, there are a lot of activities available in all the cities. So if they are having a decent amount of time to be spent in Thailand, then definitely they can opt for tiger reserves as well.
Okay. So the next question we
Yeah.
have is that when it comes to transfers among Bangkok, Pattaya,
Hmm.
and KRABI. So, is
Right.
there any other option available apart from a domestic flight?
No. Okay. So if we want to visit from Bangkok to Pattaya, definitely we are having an option to travel by road. That we will do. But from there, we need to have a domestic flight either from Pattaya to Krabi or from Bangkok to Krabi. That is a must thing that they need to do because it is not possible to travel like somewhere around 1400 to 1500 kilometers by road because it will take a lot of time. And we cannot just offer that particular cab or service for that time. So we need to have a domestic flight.
Okay, and how much cost does it as to your trip, a domestic flight, an average cost if you can provide?
Not expensive. It is somewhere around 1500 to 2000 rupees. That's all.
Okay, so I
Right.
feel that a taxi would cost even more than this.
Right. Definitely.
It's preferable to take a cab in that case.
Right.
Right. So the next question we have received is that is it possible for the clients to have alterations in their itinerary once they have reached over there in the Thailand and on ground? Like,
Okay. So what happens is like we do not prefer to do these particular things. See, let's assume there is a 6 nights tour over there. If a person wants to cancel something, a person needs to pre-inform us 3 to 4 days before. If it is an emergency, then we can do that particular thing. But there is a policy that needs to be followed that we can definitely do some changes if required, but that has to be pre-informed to us 3 to 4 days before.
okay.
Right.
So the next question that we have is what about Mahanakhon Skywalk?
Okay, Mahanakon Skywalk is definitely one of the very good sightings in Thailand. So the thing is, it takes somewhere around 1 or 2 hours to do that particular activity, but people do not spend a lot of time over there. So that's why we do not get query for Manakan Skywalk as well. So it is somewhere around 1 out of 200 queries that we receive for that. So that's why I have not added that sightseeing over here.
Okay. So
Right.
the next question we have is a very interesting one. It is from Harshada Rao. And the question
Hmm.
is that is Pattaya good for kids? Since they have a customer who is traveling to Thailand but is not interested to go to Pattaya with their kids. So if you want
Right.
to suggest anything here.
So I would definitely suggest you that the two main cities for families with kids, as recommended, is Phuket and Krabi.
Okay.
Definitely, it is like definitely kids can visit in Pattaya, but if you ask for the preferred cities, then it is Phuket and Krabi.
Right. So the next
Right.
question we have is how about non-vaccinated tourists?
Okay. So first of all, there are two things over here. If a person is partially vaccinated or not vaccinated, then we definitely need to have an RT-PCR report while going to Thailand and while coming back to India at both times. We need to have that thing. And if a person is fully vaccinated, then definitely no RT-PCR report is required.
Okay. So the
Right.
next question we have is that while booking hotels in Thailand for the clients, so do travel agent partners need to make sure that the hotel is 4-star and above because their experiences 3-star hotels have not been that good and the services offered by them are not good as per the question.
Okay, so see, there are two different types of things. First of all, budget. If a customer is having a good budget, definitely we should go for a 4-star hotel. But if a client is not having a budget as till 4-star or 5-star, then definitely we can go for 3-star hotels. And there are also some very good hotels in 3-star as well. Like okay, so I will definitely share some options post this webinar. And yes, definitely they can go for 3-star hotels as well as there are very good hotels, very good properties, I would say, with swimming pools as well in 3-star.
Right. So the next question we have is it compulsory to have a travel insurance while traveling to Thailand?
Okay, so as of now, no travel insurance is required. It is not mandatory. It is up to you whether you want to do it or not. Second thing is there are two different types of insurance. One is a normal insurance that you are talking about, and the second is accidental insurance. So in all our packages, by default, we are already including an accidental insurance over there. That is need to be over there, and we are already including in our packages. The other type of insurance, that is the normal insurance, definitely if you want you can just go to policybazar.com and definitely you can book from there.
Okay. So the
Right.
next question we have is from Mr. Mahesh, and he's
Mhm.
asking that some of his client traveled to Thailand very recently, and they were told that the immigration form has been now removed from the process. So would you like to share your knowledge about this? Like, is it compulsory to fill the immigration form, or what are the new guidelines with regards to that?
Okay, so there are no such guidelines as of now. So only 3 to 4 things are required once we go in Thailand. So we are going to need our passport size photographs. We are going to need our passports. We are going to need our flights that takes us back to India from Thailand, and we are going to need our vouchers that we are sharing with you. So these are the only documents that we need to travel over there. That's all. Nothing else.
Okay, so the next question is that what is the estimated cost of visa on arrival in case of Thailand?
Okay, so the cost for visa on arrival is 2000 Thai baht per person, which is somewhere around 4400 rupees in INR.
Okay, so the next question that we have received is that for our Thailand bookings, do we charge GST on our invoice and do we charge TCS as well?
Okay, so TCS, we do not charge. We definitely get our declaration form signed by you. And the second thing is, all our taxes are already included over here because we are taking money from you in INR. And definitely, we include all our taxes in our quote itself, in the first quote only.
Right. So the next question that we have received is that can you please tell us about the charges of activities, since a lot of times the clients complained that once they reached over there they were charged a lot for those adventurous activities. So is it possible that all these costs are included in the package itself?
Okay, so whatever we are offering you over here, we are already offering you with tickets. No extra cost has to be bear by the customer over there. If a customer needs to add more things over there, then definitely they need to pay for that. But all the activities that we have mentioned over here, once they have paid over here, they do not have to pay a separate part for that over there.
Right. So the next question we have is that in case a travel agent partner does not have a TAN number, but they have a query for Thailand, so they
Hmm.
cannot, sign a declaration. So in that case, are we collecting 5% TCS?
Okay, so without PAN number, we cannot cater that particular query because we need to have a PAN number because we need to send the money abroad as well, and we need to show that what account is. Okay, so we need to show some kind of documentation before we are just sending the money abroad. So for that particular thing, we need to have a PAN card. Also, we need to have an Indian passport as well for the same.
Okay.
Right.
So the next question we have received is that if a client is traveling from Singapore and is
Hmm.
on a cruise, the passport is held by the cruise authorities. So in that
Right.
case, how is it possible to get a Phuket visa?
Okay, so in that particular case, a customer needs to deboard cruise as of now, and definitely they need to visit an embassy over there or to collect their visas from there. And definitely cruises in Thailand are also going to start soon, but as of now it has not been started. But definitely they need to just devote. Or second, the easiest choice is they can definitely go for an e-visa as well in these cases. So e-visa is costing you somewhere around 6,300 rupees, but it is good for you if you need to have an immediate visa and if you do not want to deboard the cruise for that.
Right. So coming to the next question, that can you mention some of the top activities that are very famous for honeymooners over there in Thailand?
Okay, again, the activities that I showed you before, again, Safari World and Marine Park is one of them. Okay, first of all, this. Second is this dinner cruise because definitely it will be a romantic night for them. They can have a very good dinner over there. Both the options are available, non-veg and veg over here, and definitely they can go ahead with that. Now, after that, in Pattaya, it is Coral Island, one of the most famous activity for honeymoon couple as well. And the next, if we talk about the Phuket, then in Phuket, one of the things is Phi Island, one of the activity which is most famous for honeymoon couple. Second is Carnival Magic Show that has been started recently over there. And if we talk about KRABI, then in KRABI, this is the most selling activity for honeymoon couples. Sunset tour with dinner by Siamese Junk Boat. The thing is, it is also known as Seven Island Tour over there, which already covers four islands and three extra islands are over there. And it is also having a barbecue dinner over there, which is the timings for the barbecue dinner is somewhere around 6 p.m. in the evening.
Okay, so the
Right.
next question we have is actually a follow-up the question that we answered earlier. So it was not about the TAN number, it was actually about the TAN number, TAN TAN. So if a travel
Okay.
agent does not have that, so how can they proceed in that case?
Okay, so for TCS part, we need to just go through the guidelines again because as of now, TCS is compulsory. And for this particular thing, definitely I would study some more points and will answer this question to you post this webinar.
Okay, so Sachin, I would like to tell you that this question was from Arihant Holidays. So once
Hmm.
you have a better solution on this, you can reach out to them post this video.
Definitely, I will do that.
Right. So the next question that we have is that post-COVID, a lot of Indian restaurants have been closed over there in Thailand, in Bangkok, Patan. So can you suggest some good places for Indian food on nearby hotel properties to them?
Okay, so there are a lot of restaurants available in all the cities, and definitely, if you are staying in any hotel which is inside the city, then you are going to get a lot of options over there for Indian local restaurants. And definitely, we can provide you the vouchers for the same if you are prepaying us for the same. There are a lot of options. You will be getting like somewhere around 5 to 6 options in nearby any hotel which is inside the city center.
Okay, so the next question is that for e-visas, is the
Hmm.
passport copy required and what about the hard copy of passport?
Okay, definitely for e-visa, it will be required. You need to collect the same, you need to fill some forms pre-handedly, and definitely you can apply the same through online. Through online, you need to upload some photographs of your passports as well. Definitely, there are some options.
Okay, so the next question we have is from Mr. Salman, and the question is, if we book a Thailand package from Trackland, how can we charge to our customers?
Okay, so once you receive an auto code from our side, I think you guys are aware what auto code is. So once you get a auto code from us, then down that mail, there is an option to just click on PDF file. You can definitely add a markup of yours and you can definitely send that particular PDF file to your customers.
Right. So Sachin, I think a demo of this would help. And since we already have a Diwali Dhamaka sale going on in Thailand,
Right,
so
right.
probably you can, share your screen, show that quote, and
Yes,
that would be easier.
definitely. Just a second. So here's our page. So you can go to packages. You can go to Thailand. So Diwali Dhamaka sale is already live, as you can see over here. So it is already the fourth day of the sale, and it is going to end by tomorrow itself. So if you guys are having any queries, you can just get it converted by today or tomorrow. So let's move further. So there are some festive deals which we have already made live on a page for you guys. So you can see that it is starting from USD 125 per person if they're going as a couple over there or they are going as a like friends over there. You can go over there, and definitely there are some other deals as well. So you can see over here, you are also having a deal for Phuket and Karabi. So you can definitely click on check price. You can click on number of nights that you want to spend over there. You can add any activity over here. You are having a list of these activities over there, as you can see. Now we are selecting Safari World as of now. Golden Beach, you can see over here. This is the name of the hotel that is being selected. You can also select some other hotels. Some options are given over here. After that, you can select some activities over here. Another set of activities are given over here. After that, you can definitely select the airport. Please remember that you select the correct airport over here because Don Muang will have some other price and Sonbhumi would have some other price. You can just select the travel date over here. Let's say we are going to travel on 24th. Cab type, let's say we are going for two people. So we have selected a car for two people. We have two adults, we have zero children or infants. Lead passenger name, we have entered over here. In 2-3 days. Honeymoon anniversary trip. Yes, we can click over here. Also, if a honeymoon couple is going over there, we can definitely ask the hotel on request to do a basic bed decoration, and that will be a complimentary part. We would not charge extra for that. Flights already booked, yes. Let's add the phone number, email ID, company name, and we can submit over here. And within 5 minutes, you will definitely receive an auto code over your mail and your WhatsApp, both. Okay, just a second. And I will just show you just a second. Okay, so this type of just a second. Okay, so this type of code you will be receiving on your emails, and there is an option over here that get PDF of this code with your markup and logo. Once you will click over here, you will definitely be able to add your markup over here and logo of company, and you can send that particular file to your customers. So this was a demo all about.
Right. So one more thing, Sachin, before we end today's webinar. So can you please repeat the cost of the visa?
Right. Yeah, it is 2,000 Thai baht per person, which is somewhere around 4,400 rupees in INR.
Okay. So by this we can, end our Q&A session over here as well. So, but we have one more request for you, and that is that a lot of our travel agent partners really feel that this presentation will be helpful for them. So you can share it with me, and I'll mail to all the registered participants of this session post this webinar. So that is all from my side. Thank you so much for being here today and having this session a wonderful presentation as well. Thank you so much, Sachin.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Right.
Happy Diwali to all of you.
Right. So thank you so much, travel partners, for joining in for today's session. I hope this session was enriching for you and you'll continue to attend all the session in future. So if you like today's webinar, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to press the subscribe button and bell icon so that you do not miss on any future webinars happening here at the TravPlan official channel. Happy Diwali, audience.